Hello and welcome back to this video again. In the last project, we have seen API application, and in this project, we are going to see its extension, that is a API rate limiting and authorization with AWS Lambda and API key. In this project, I will show you how we can rate limit the API request and restrict the use of API application by providing API key and implement authorization using a Lambda function. So let's start. You will better understand by this diagram, architecture diagram. This is a user and this is restricted within the region. This is the API gateway. We authorize using a Lambda authorizer. This is a Lambda function, and we also integrate CW logs and IAM role to permit use of Lambda. Okay, this is another project. We can create this, but Cognito authorizer means Cognito is a paid service, not comes under a free tier of AWS, so we didn't create that. So let's start with this. You can watch this video if you want to know how I created this. Let's start with the this is the last created project. You can see this is the API application. So let's start by creating a Lambda function. Let's name it Lambda auth. Select version Python 3.9. You can select as per your requirement. This let's leave it all default. It is creating. Now it has created. Okay, just copy this code. This is the logic that I have written. I will explain this. Let me first. You will get this in this file, Lambda authorizer file. What is this going to perform? How is going to perform? Let's understand. It allow or deny the user to use or request API to perform API request. When we provide a token value, this token value, then only it allow to perform operation. Okay, let's deploy this. We deployed. Now we only applying for this GET request. You can apply for others also. Go to method request, edit, provide. Sorry, before this we have to create a, before this you have to create authorizer. Give it name Lambda auth. This is where you can set up Cognito or Lambda. This is option authorizer type. That is the second way of authorizer setup. So this is a recently created Lambda function. This token value will be asked in during when we requesting for, let's name it token. Let name it token. We are just turn off this authorization cache to see instant updated content, instant content. Creating this. Now let's integrate this with GET request. Yeah, this token authorizer, Lambda auth. Now it is integrated. So let's deploy. Now it has been deployed. So let's check whether it is working or not. We use Postman to check this. Name it token. Token. Just check without it, without first without giving. Yes, it's showing unauthorized. Just provide token. Yes, it successfully deliver the content. In the response to under status means we properly implemented Lambda authorizer. So let's move to the rate limiting part. In the rate limiting part, we create a user plan. Let me delete this. Confirm. Okay. Create a new plan. Why we are creating rate limit? To secure our application from DDoS attack. So API rate API rate plan. Just name it. Yes. Enter the rate per second. This is a rate per second. This is a maximum rate per second. They enter the number of concurrency requests that client can make to you if you okay. Let's do. As this is a free tier account and I have to make it public for demo purpose, so I restrict it to 30 requests per day, so it would not cross the free tier limit. Otherwise, it will AWS charge me. AWS will charge me. So let's create a plan. The plan is created. Now let's okay. First we create API key. Why we are creating API key? I will show in further steps. Just okay. Okay, creating new API key. AWS API key. API key is copied. Okay. Now just link API stage. Okay. Now your user plan is linked with the API, books API. Just again deploy this. So I think I forget to deploy it. So I'm deploying it again. Okay. Okay. For I'm implementing API key for delete method only. Why we are implementing API key? Because there are some resources where we have to authenticate user, means our allowed user. So we provide API key to restrict uh, other users. You can apply this with the post, get, and put method also. But for our demo purpose, we only providing or implementing it with the delete method. So Lambda authorizer, we also providing Lambda authorizer here. This, take this API key is required. Okay, just save it. Okay, and deploy it. Deploy it again. I think it should work there. Just see. Okay. First of all, let's see. Okay. Just see without a token. Try to delete 1 minute. Okay. Let's try to delete Gyan Yog with unique key 6. This is a primary key, means this will be unique. So we request to delete a sixth entry. This is the sixth entry, Gyan Yog. Just try to delete without token. Just see. We are not using token for this time. Just see what's going to happen. Whether it is deleting or not. Yes, restricted means forbidden. It is unauthorized. Okay, means restricting. So just see by providing auth token whether it will delete or not. Entry number 6. Just see what happened with it. I think so. Stage haven't created there. Yes, you created stage. API key true SD. Everything is okay. Just deploy data again. Maybe there is issue. Okay. Authorizer is also implement API key. Okay. Just copy this API key. Usage plan. Everything is okay. Sorry if we haven't provided proper API key. Just see. Okay. X API key. Now it should work. Let's see. As this is without API key. It's showing forbidden, means it is restricting without API key. So let's provide API key. Now it should delete entry number 6. Yes, you can see 204 means it is successfully deleted. Just see entry number 6. Yes, you can see there are only 5 counts, means we successfully deleted the last. So finally, we created a Lambda authorizer and rate limiting part by implementing API key in user plan. So you can see from this diagram, and you can refer this GitHub repo for more info. Thank you for watching this video. We will meet with a new project.